All right. Okay. So okay, I know where I'm going with this. Yep. Just 1 second. Okay, so now, let's talk about your T-pop, your target population.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Okay, so one is the speaking. Once you
All right.
once you do the speaking, you want to then use the speaking to open doors to go and sell your headhunting services.
That's right.
Okay, so tell me, who is your target population? Who buys headhunting?
Of course, the company that dealing with corporate SM, small company that having a problem with their people, yeah, or staff.
Okay, so first, but tell me, who is your ideal? Like, if I could put you in front of 10 people tomorrow, perfect
All right.
for you. Describe their company, their position. Who are these 10 people? Who's your ideal target market? If you could only talk to one person tomorrow, who would it be?
HR managers.
Of what kind of company?
Service industry, maybe from insurance, from bank, from trading house, more to service industry because we are more specialized in that.
Service industry. And
Yeah.
so these are enterprises. These are big companies.
Big or medium size. That means if the company has just a 5 staff or less, normally they don't require us. And the boss or the employer normally not willing to pay his kind of money.
Yeah, and you don't necessarily want to have the top companies. Like if you go to, let's just say, Petronas, for headhunting purposes, they're going to be dealing with KPMG or one of the big 5 accounting firms, no?
Correct, but you see, they are already engaging their service for many, many years, maybe 20, 30 years. Yeah, the top 5, where they need accounting, professional, but you see, in each industry, there is plenty of work field, like sales. There's no reason you go to KPMG for sales positions.
Okay, right.
So we are play a role in which they need something beyond, let's say, accounting. Let's say they need sales. They need operation managers. They need CEO. They need HR people. This is what we can do for them, because if they go to specialized entity or associations for accounting, that is fair. But how about others? Because not everybody have a good contact with KPMG, and that's why we normally go to take a look on the CV. Then we know this person can work in F&B. So if I introduce the guy to F&B using our inner skill technology, then this person will be working very, very well in that industry, and the employer is happy, employee is happy, and end of the day, my name will be promoted.
Yep.
In that industry.
Okay. Okay, so it's the HR manager of companies with, say, 20 employees or more.
Yeah, something like that.
And it's
called medium size.
So medium-sized company.
Yes.
Medium-sized company. And then the other thing is the HR. So it's not the other way around, right? You're not approached. You don't make any money from the employee's perspective, right?
So far there is none until I give a public speaking. Maybe the sales people will join us, the HR people will join us to know how to go to work in their industry. Let's say they come from F&B or come from trading house. So when we give a public speaking on how to select a good employee, then the employee will know what criteria the employer is looking at. The HR people will know how employee psychology versus the employer psychology. Yeah. There is later part maybe on the public speaking side. Then only we can make our money from the employee.
Yeah, well, I think
Of course, I can sell the book to the employee.
Yeah, but that's what we do is we start, because that's one of the small benefits. Let's deal with the big, huge objectives first.
Yeah,
And
okay.
so you see yourself doing speeches, probably even getting paid to give speeches at conferences and companies and so on.
That's right.
And then, okay, so then systems. I'm writing lots of notes here. Systems. And, okay, so now what is the needs and problems then of this target market, Anderson?
Door opener, and door opener is one of the obstacles we're facing right now. Secondly is our CV.
No. That's your problem.
Okay.
Let's talk about their problem. Like, why do they hire a company like you? Like, what's their problem? What's their needs? What keeps them up at night?
All right. So their problem is getting the right people for the right work. A lot of time when we approach a company, you can see that they employ somebody, that's right, but the person may not be fit into that work. Let's say example, they employ a sales manager, but at the end of the day, there is no sales from the sales manager after 6 months. So the problem lies on the selection criteria, where I can say our check inner skill is able to help them, because we identify this person can work as a sales or not in the first place. Let's say, example, they shortlist to the 5 people, and we find that all the 5 cannot work in sales. But if without we going there to look in these criteria, they will employ 1 or 2 of them, and the day after 6 months, they will the employer will call me back and say, Anderson, I still need more people. The one I employed 6 months ago is not workable.
Okay, so tell me, let's just stay there for a second. So, Anderson, what is, at that moment, when an HR manager's hired the wrong person,
Yeah.
is she worried about getting canned? Is she worried that she's going to look like an idiot? Is he going to worry about the cost, like to the company? Like, what's the biggest fear that he or she has at that moment?
Of course, you see, their fear is they look very bad. You know, their HR people look very bad because you give the wrong people to the wrong positions. So the CEO of the company say, what kind of employee you're selecting and how you get them in, and there's no performance, no productivity. They look bad. The HR side look bad. Secondly, if they just repeat these errors many times, they will lose their job. Thirdly, of course, the recruitment cost is increasing, the productivity cost is dropping. So the cost side is still there, because no company like to have a high staff turnover. No company like to have keep on replacing people, especially on sales, on key positions. So they will bring down a lot of credibility risk, like a company always change sales manager. So a customer that stay with a customer, let's say Petronas, their sales manager, every 6 months they change sales manager. So when you deal with Petronas, you say, come on, what's wrong with this company? Why they keep on changing the people there? You know?
Yeah.
It will bring down their reputation, their name, and so forth. It's a chain effect, Jerry. It's a chain effect on total.
Now, how what's the word I'm looking for? How successful? Like, how do you help people avoid failure?
First, avoid failure. I'm not there to give 100% guarantee, but we give them 6-month warranty period. 6-month warranty period.